DAZN is the home of boxing.
Really spurs you on, gets you going.
Let's make history. Pure power. Oh, there's no way back from this, surely.
Fight Night on DAZN, brought to you by that prize guy.
Time will tell if the new MG4 Urban can live up to the hype of its older brother. In a space this crowded, it will take a serious player to disrupt the market.
Introducing the all-new MG4 EV Urban from just £239 a month.
Whoa! I really don't feel comfortable hitting a girl.
You won't. The rules of the tournament are simple. Our fate would be decided by combat.
It's showtime. Get over here!
Mortal Kombat 2 in cinemas May 8.
Introducing the casino you love to hate, Mr. Q.
The following program is recommended for those 16 and over, as it contains sporting violence, possible bad language, and flashing imagery. Okay, people, press conference done, face-off done. It's now time to make it official, which means it is weigh-in day, and it could be the final weigh-ins for both Chisora and for Wilder. Now, you saw the tank yesterday, and you thought that was crazy. Not crazy enough, because inside here is going to be a weigh-in like you have never, ever seen before. Trust me, Mr. Adi Oladipo is telling you. Anyway, you know what to do, right? It's time to clock in.
This is the moment the world has been waiting for. The judges are ready, the fighters are ready, the boxing world is ready. The fight starts now! Let's go.
How do you like it? On the show.
So aggressive, so focused.
It all comes down to this. Weigh in, live on DAZN.
It's simple. Legacy. This is my time. But don't tell me, it's going down.
He got too confident and paid the price.
He's super the power, man.
One of the most phenomenal comebacks. Finish. He's got it. I'm going to put him to sleep.
This is all real. It's gonna be a war.
Welcome to London, my city. I think the best city in the world. Is where all the heavyweights fights are taking place, the big ones as well. And there is a big one this Saturday, O2 Arena. One more sleep for that big one. Derek Chisora versus Deontay Wilder, 50 versus 50. As you guys know, do the maths, equals 100. But we have to do sure and do formalities first. Formality is inside this place, York Hall, Bethnal Green, which has been transformed. It's been transformed into, I'm going to call it a gladiatorial bear pit. And it had to happen, didn't it? Because this is MF Pro with DAZN. So it couldn't be normal. We had to do something a bit special. We are calling this the Cauldron. The fighters, Wilder and Chisora, are going to make their way down to this cauldron. They're going to be asked some difficult questions by Mr. Jordan Banjo. Better him than me. It's going to be fun. It's going to be loud. It's going to be noisy. The crowd have started to file in as well. So it's going to be incredible. As always, Carl Frampton, Malik Scott, you guys wish you did something like this. You guys just did the normal weigh-ins and went home.
Yeah, look, see, to be honest, I'm a bit of a traditionalist, but I like this. This is something I would think I would have loved, and I can imagine Derek and Deontay absolutely thriving in this environment, like a bear pit, everybody on top of them. So I'm looking forward to see how the boys react after the weigh-in.
I can't quite make out what it is. Is it a nightclub? Because the DJ's bumping the tunes. Is it a weigh-in? Is it a party? It's it's a kind of a bit of everything, Malik.
Yes, and I believe this is something that Derek Chisora and Deontay, this is something that could bring out probably more of the antics that people is looking forward to seeing. These guys have been a lot friendly, showing a lot of each other love, but this is this type of environment that'll get them going, so we'll see when they get here.
Carl, who would you have wanted here? Scott Quigg, Leo Santa Cruz? I mean, who would you have picked for this moment?
No
you
idea.
And Scott Quigg would have been interested here.
Yeah, I mean, the fight wasn't great, me and Quigg, with the rivalry and the build-up. Yeah, that could have been an interesting one, but yeah, we'll say Quiggy.
Malik, who would you have chosen?
This would be a bit, in my opinion, too small for me and one of my opponents. One of my opponents actually was Derek Chisora one time, and I'm happy that we didn't have to deal with this small of a circle. I was able to keep him at a long distance for how many rounds, I can't remember, but anyway.
Yeah, I've seen a rehearsal of this, so I'm giving away some little secrets here. And there is so much security. So I'm just hoping that this is reinforced for the big boys.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much space.
There ain't that much space.
Like
you can't have a push and a pull here.
No.
Can't have it.
No. And it almost looked like they're one step away from each other. I'm just hoping that they allow some of the guys' teammates to come up here with them as well. I wouldn't want Chisora and Wilder up here by themselves, because you just never know. And it's the day before fight day.
I have a feeling that whatever happens here is going to spark it. Again, I've seen kind of what they've got planned, and I have a feeling it's going to get under the skin of both.
Look, there's a mutual respect by both guys. I think it's and I've liked it, I've quite enjoyed it, but they are big characters, and we're getting closer and closer to the fight. And a lot of the times, this is where it gets real. The weigh-in the day before, a day and a half out from the fight, shall we say, but this is where it really gets real. The last time they look into each other's eyes before they fight. So who knows what's going to happen.
Malik, give us some insight. You know what Wilder's like 24 hours before a fight. Some fighters are chilled, relaxed, cool. Some fighters are ready to go, almost on a leash. What's Wilder like?
Well, I know for sure media, the interviews and everything like that, those are probably going to come to a halt if they haven't already from last night. He gets really zoned in. He gets cruel. He gets evil. And then he gets violent. And that's tomorrow what he's going to have to be to go against Derek Chisora. We're going to see.
You could almost say the same thing about Chisora.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, he gets violent, he gets angry. You don't know what to expect with Chisora. Like, he just came out here just now, and I was a bit like, because you don't know what he's going to do.
You don't know what you're going to expect. But I think that's one of the reasons why people like him, because he's so unpredictable. You literally do not know what's going to happen. It could be all fun and games and nice, but I think the boys have a respect for each other, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it has been all week.
What did you make of the tank yesterday? That arrival in a tank, I thought it was fantastic.
I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was entertaining. And once again, I thought it was a tribute from Derek Chisora to his fans. I know fighters that have won world titles, but if we're talking about a people's champion, Derek Chisora, in my opinion, he does all of this for the people. And yesterday, bringing that tank, it was a little bit that had to do with him, but he understands we're in the entertainment business, and that's all he does is entertain.
He understands promotion 101, doesn't he? I mean, I almost felt like when he retires, that could be a career for him. Speak to upcoming fighters about this is what you need to do if you want to sell your fights, because not everyone is going to have the red carpet treatment after an Olympics or a World Championship. Some fighters are going to have no promoter, but you can become a self-promoter.
Look, Derek has a lot of experience in this game, and he can impart that wisdom and the stuff that he's earned over the years and the experience, the younger generation coming through. He has his nephew fighting on the undercard here, but Derek is someone who's done it all. He's worked with all the promoters. He's made the absolute, in terms of what he's done and where he's got, he's made the absolute a serious amount of money, which is why we're in the game, to win titles, but also to have a comfortable life after boxing. I don't know if there's anyone's done it better than Derek Chisora, if I'm being honest.
Both of them will miss it. Wilder always refers to boxing as something he doesn't miss and doesn't like. I feel like seeing him this week, if tomorrow is his last fight, he's going to miss the sport of boxing.
Yes, I don't see how he cannot, especially with the fan base. And like I said yesterday, he don't just have a fan base, he have an actual coach. He's going to miss performing for them. He's going to miss the excitement that he get when he comes into the room, and these fans always show him appreciation. Now, that won't leave just because he's retired, but it leaves because you're not an active fighter no more. So the respect level change a little bit. He'll get retired fighter respect, but not active fighter respect.
The press conference yesterday was fun. There was a few bleeps. Whoever had the dump button must have been pressing it every second, because Chisora just says what Chisora says. Let's remind you of some of the best of yesterday's press conference.
Two legendary warriors. Won't we miss him when he's gone? Derek War Chisora. Deontay Wilder.
The talking has been done. It's ready to go.
After the first bell goes, everything will be easy for me. We might not even see round 2.
But what happened when a warrior come against a freak of nature?
War and pain, that's what I'm bringing.
Fight, I still whip your ass.
Nah, this fight will not see 12 rounds.
Let's go. Good night.
Hey, you're making Shirley jump for f***'s sake. That's it now. That's the game plan. Okay, we're going.
And what he's gonna feel is something that he's never felt in his whole career before.
Derek, what happens?
No, I want to take round 1.
He bring pressure. I bring a power that ends bloodlines.
Boxing is so easy. You know, it's put your hands up and rush to the other guy and hit him. That's what I'm going to do.
Derek has to be perfect for 12 rounds. I only have to be for 2 seconds.
Woo. I love that line. That line when he says, I have to be perfect for 2 seconds, almost sends shivers down my spine. Chisora is already in the building, doing crazy stuff, dancing with the DJs. Chisora's being Chisora. But let me introduce you to this man. You know who this man is anyway, Jordan Banjo.
Hello.
Who, by the way, has been putting on the gloves recently.
Yeah.
As well. Jordan, I almost feel like you might need the gloves a bit later, Jordan.
I'm not going to lie. I actually felt really comfortable, quite excited. Then I listened to you, Cole and Malik, and I'm like, I'm going to get knocked out up here.
Dude, it's scary.
It is scary. Like, when you're actually standing here, it's not a lot of space. They're big dudes. There's a lot of ego. Look, I know we've been nicey nice building up this week.
Changes.
It's the way in. The pressure is now on. This is legacy defining.
And I think what's more intimidating as well, you've got the crowd. They're all expecting blood. They're expecting something. And you almost have to stir it up a little bit, Jordan.
Yes.
You have to stir it up to heavyweights.
Yeah, that is my job. I'm here to stir it up. I'm here to ask the questions that the fans want to know the answer to. For you, Ade, it's tricky.
Yeah.
You spend so much time with these guys. You know each other so well. It is pally. You are friends.
Yeah.
For me, my job, they've sort of fed me to the wolves a little bit, if I'm honest with you. Come in here, get the answers, even if they don't want to answer them, and let's see where we go.
What's crazy as well, I did have a little sneak peek of rehearsals, and I saw some of the stuff, some of the footage that's going to be on the TV screens. That's going to annoy them. Yeah. That's going to annoy both of them.
Nothing like the day before a fight when it's the biggest fight of your life, biggest fight and potentially the final fight of your career. And I'm just going to be standing and asking you questions about the time you got knocked out and are you carrying that into tomorrow night. It's a scary position for me, but it's going to be a very interesting conversation up here in the cauldron.
All right, let's have a boxing conversation, because you know you're boxing, your family is built on boxing. How do you see this fight playing out, Jordan? I mean, it's a tough one. Everyone seems to have gone Chisora early. Now I feel a lot of people are swinging to Wilder because he looks so controlled. What were you thinking?
Well, this is where I find it tricky. For me, I was saying Chisora mid to late. 7 to 8 is going to drown him. But then, like you said, I look at Wilder now and I'm like, have we got the Wilder of old? Right? I only need to be perfect for 2 seconds. But then I remember him being zen and feeling good before Zhang and Parker, and we know how that turned out.
True.
If we're honest, he was in that press conference and was, we've got this new Wilder, he's going to be even more deadly, and that really, really didn't work out. So who knows? I think that's the biggest question. What Wilder is turning up tomorrow night in the Lions Den at the O2? That answers everything.
Do you think it's a tough question? Does Chisora retire if he wins? If Chisora stops Wilder early, does he say, you know what, we're done? Or does he say one more knock?
I think I might be one of the only people saying this. I genuinely believe it. Okay. I genuinely believe this is the last fight for Derek Chisora. And when I was thinking about that on the way here today, it really made me sad. He is a British boxing icon. There's not many fighters who will come out before their own weigh-in, before the undercard are even here, and vibe out to MCD, and do you know what I mean? And be like that on the stage. There's not many people who's going to do it. He brings so much to the sport.
Look at that boxing. Look at that boxing knowledge. Right, Jim Skin's been here somewhere as well. I heard he's been on a bus. He's been doing the shoulder roll, all the other stuff. Olivier's here as well. So many members of Team DAZN here. She's somewhere in this building with some fans talking about social media. Olivier, take it away.
Hi, okay, I am here with Nasty 2K. Now, let me just tell you, the energy and the excitement and the vibe is fizzing. This cauldron is bubbling. How sick is this here tonight, Nasty?
It's unbelievable. I mean, obviously the whole week has been popping. I even availed of a free little haircut. If you know, you know. Peep the little fade. But obviously weigh-in is a big day. Most people popping out for this one. So, yeah, they're putting on a show.
What a show. The drinks are flowing. We had MC Luck and DJ Neat. Like, it was so fun. It's a very different win, but it is all about tomorrow night. Who do you think is going to win? How do you see it happening?
Do you know what? I've been going back and forth all week because I am a betting man, but I don't even know if I'll have a bet on this one, to be honest. If it had to boil down to it, I'd say Chisora probably has more ways to win, just because Wilder isn't particularly known for getting a decision. You know, he can definitely knock him out, we all know that, but Chisora can win by decision or he can knock him out, so I'll probably side with Chisora just about.
All right, that's Nasty 2K's view. Let's get some fans' view here in the Cauldron. Hello, fella. Who do you think is going to do it, Chisora or Wilder tomorrow night, and how are they doing it?
Chisora KO.
KO Chisora. And finally, young man, tomorrow night, who's going to win, Chisora or Wilder, and how are they doing it?
I think Derek's going to win. I don't think he's going to stop him early. I think he's going to go a few rounds. I'm predicting around 10 to 12 stoppage. If not, I think he'll go to points and be very wide on the scorecards.
Okay, you heard it here first. Back to you, Ade, in the Cauldron.
Very, very busy it is here in York Hall. I'm wearing the wrong jacket. I'm too hot.
It's getting hot here.
Yeah, I mean, the cardigan, I don't know.
I'm going to take the cardigan off.
Take the cardigan off.
Have you ever seen the York Hall for a weigh-in like this, Ade? I mean, it's such an iconic venue, building up for tomorrow night. The Cauldron is the right name, because the O2 tomorrow night, we are going to be sold out. It's going to be wild. It's starting already, I think, 5 o'clock the first fight. But it's all about the big main event.
I'm almost upset you told me it's going to be sold out, because I was going to try and ask you for a couple of tickets live.
Oh, that's...
yeah, can I get a couple?
Yeah.
Can I get a couple? My mum wants to come. Can I get a couple?
Your mum, of course. She'll have my seat. Don't worry about that.
Thank you very much. You know what I like about this? Obviously, look, me and you did the Misfits with each other for years. We obviously do the pro boxing as well. I feel like this is an amalgamation of both. This is something that I feel like is both of them together.
I mean, some of the statements that have been put out this week have been rather lively. I'll be honest, I've had a morning from hell. You know, it's broken about the story of the gloves.
Yeah.
I just want to put out a message now. You know, this is a situation that we've seen before. You've seen it before.
I have.
We haven't. It will be under control.
Explain it to us. What is going on? Because is it a case of Chisora is upset about the gloves that Wilder has?
Correct.
Explained.
Correct. And I can't really say more than that right now.
Callum.
But you know, it's sensitive. It's in the contract, and I don't want to get into any trouble. But we're working on it. It's not my first rodeo, thank God. So. Yeah, we're getting it dealt with. It was a heated morning. Things are a little bit calmer now. I'm hoping we have a nice weigh-in. But you know, a lot of people said to me, "Oh, is there not going to be more needle? It's Derek. It's always needle." But it's not about that in this fight.
It's not about that.
But there was a change, a massive change.
I think
this morning.
With what I've seen about this, I think this is going to cause a problem for both. I think someone's going to get a bit upset here today.
I've got to say, whoever came up with this wonderful Cauldron,
I feel sorry for Jordan Banjo, who's got to do this.
I mean, Jordan.
Good luck.
Jordan's going to take half the space up. I mean,
he's going to be tight.
It's going to be very tight.
Yeah.
But coming back to this morning, you saw a different side of the camps this morning, and it was, you know, Derek and Deontay, but also the camps around them. They're getting nervous. We're getting close.
Yeah.
And everyone knows, really, despite the back and forth and the fun and games, how much this fight means to both. But we'll see it up here in a minute.
I like it. I love it, in fact. All right, Chisora is in the building. No Tank, but he's here. We have seen him. He's put the Tank aside for a second. And remember, this is heavyweight season on the... There he is, Mr. Ward Chisora. This is heavyweight season on DAZN as well. So this is the perfect time to sign up to DAZN Ultimate. Just go to DAZN.com, because there is so many heavyweight fights that you need to see in the coming months.
First rule of DAZN Ultimate.
First rule.
You do not pay-per-view.
You do not.
You do not pay-per-view.
Do not pay-per-view.
The Ultimate Fight Night is here.
Second rule, DAZN Ultimate is.
Second rule, you don't pay-per-view.
Because Ultimate gives you a minimum of 12 pay-per-view fights a year.
At no extra cost.
You do not pay-per-view. Join us ringside and welcome to DAZN Ultimate.
Loads of big fights coming your way. 25th of April. Don't forget England versus France. We've got Olympic gold medalist Tony Yoka. He takes on former world champion Lawrence Okoli. 9th of May, Fabio. This one's an incredible one. Don't blink. Fabio Wardley versus Daniel Dubois. Then the king of the heavyweight division, Alexander Usyk, takes on the kickboxing sensation Rico Verhoeven. We're going to talk about that, by the way, because the fight card for that has been announced. We'll get to it in a second. And then what you can expect on Saturday, it's a good one. Amir Anderson will take on Jordan Dujon. That one in the heavyweight division. Matty Harris will take on Franklin Ignatius. A bit of beef between those two. Denzel Bentley will take on Andre Saavedra. Remember, that's for the WBO interim middleweight title. The winner could be upgraded to the full champion. Vidal Riley versus Matthias Mastanek. And then Derek Chisora will take on Deontay Wilder. 50 versus 50. I guess loser stops, loser goes home. All right. Let's get this party underway. Let's go to Ray Flores to kick this weigh-in off.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the historic Your Call here in London, England. Tomorrow night, an icon will fall as MF Promotions and Queensberry presents a night of world-class professional boxing live on the global home of boxing, DAZN, from the legendary O2 Arena here in London. It is sponsored by Rainbet, Oosh, Cold Beverages, and TCU 29. We begin our way in from the famed Your Call here in London. Our first match of featherweights, front and center. First of all, please welcome from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, a 33-fight veteran. Here is Yair Alexander Solorio Morales. The official weight for Morales, 128.8 pounds. 128.8 for Morales. And his opponent with a record of 9 wins. 5 of those coming by way of knockout against a single loss. Joining us from Wickford, United Kingdom, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Tom Welland. $131.5 for Welland, 131.5 pounds for Tom Welland.
Here we go, Tom Welland versus Yair Morales. Tom Welland just the one defeat. Morales very, very experienced though, and it kicks off things for us tomorrow. MF Pro live on DAZN from the O2 Arena. What an opportunity card for Tom Welland to kick things off on a really big card.
Yeah, it's a huge card for him, and obviously he's had that one blip on his career which he want to put right, and no better place to do it. A huge show, Derek and Dillian topping the bill, but he's in a guy with a big losing record here, but a Mexican journeyman. They don't come here to lose.
Yeah, and the stage is basically set for him to take control of the situation, meaning that this fight is basically for him to get a better fight next. But it all depends on how he performs, and he has the stage to do it, and I'm looking forward to it.
Our next matchup, 6 rounds in the super welterweight division. This man enters tomorrow night's matchup undefeated, 7 wins, no losses, 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Joining us from Matosinhos, Portugal, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Misael da Veiga. $151.8 pounds for Da Veiga. 151.8 pounds for Misael da Veiga. And his opponent, as he joins us from Berkeley, United Kingdom, with a record of 7 wins. 5 of those coming inside the distance against 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Deontay Wilder. 155 even for Toward. 155 even for Deontay Wilder.
On paper, this is a pretty even matchup between the two. Dan Toward has lost just the once. De Vega's unbeaten. Dan Toward very, very tricky. Obviously, very big at the weight. You can see the size difference there, Malik.
Yeah.
And he's got to use that size difference.
Absolutely. You can see he got the long arms. He's the taller guy. So nature has it. He should be out there using his jab.
Our next matchup will feature the featherweights. 8 rounds scheduled. Please welcome, with the record of 7 wins against 2 defeats, 1 win coming by way of knockout. From Derby, United Kingdom, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Jake Morgan. $126.2 for Jake Morgan. 126.2 pounds for Morgan. And his opponent, he's undefeated. 8 fights, 8 victories. 3 of those coming by way of knockout. Proudly representing London, England. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the undefeated Jermaine Delaware. $126.9 for Jermaine Delaware. 126.9 for Delaware.
Jermaine Delaware, obviously, look, the story here is this is Derek Chisora's nephew, and
yes.
We're waiting to see how good he is. This is probably on paper his first real step up. Obviously, undefeated fighters never think they can lose. It'd be interesting to see how he gets on.
Absolutely. When I was watching him at the public workout, you could tell he's so excited to be here. I'm looking forward to the energy he's going to give everybody on Saturday night.
Carl, what an opportunity for him as well. Again, look, you're Derek Chisora's nephew, but make a name for yourself, and this is what he's going to try and do on Saturday.
That's what he wants to do. Derek did heap a little bit of pressure on him yesterday when he says if anybody can knock him out to get a 10-grand bonus. So we'll see what happens.
Big bonus.
We now have 8 rounds in the super lightweight division. Please welcome, with the record of 15 wins, 4 losses, 2 draws, 9 wins coming by way of KO. Desde Nuevo Casas Grandes, Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Raul Antonio Galaviz Hernandez. $140 for Hernandez, 140 pounds for Raul Antonio Galaviz Hernandez. And his opponent, he comes in with an impressive record that stands at 12 wins against 1 defeat. 10 big wins coming by way of knockouts. Hailing from Long Beach, California, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the always entertaining and the fast rising H2O Sales. $143 even for H2O Cell. $143 even for H2O Cell.
143 would suggest, obviously, this is contractually agreed between both men. Ashton Silva's actually a 135 fighter. He's now moved up to 140.
Yes.
He's still recovering from that knockout defeat. It was a bad one back in 2024. Just a one fight last year, Malik.
Yes,
he needs to stay busy this year.
Yeah, he had one fight back, and I call him the big H2O. Everybody in Long Beach, California, love him. This kid has tons of talent.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see him.
Yeah, he's an exciting fight. Was with MVP Promotions. Obviously, Jake Paul's putting a lot of stock into him. He's now with MF Pro, and he's looking to really kickstart.
Yeah,
again.
look, I'm really looking forward to seeing it. This will be the first time I've seen him in the flesh. I'm hearing all good reports.
Bit of a feisty face-off, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. He's up for it, but this kid has so much talent, and I just want to see it with my own eyes, and hopefully he can get the career back on track quickly.
Yeah.
This will be our main card as MF Pro, along with Queensberry, presents our main card of An Icon Will Fall from the O2 Arena in London, televised live worldwide on the global home of boxing, DAZN. Sponsored by Rainbed, Oosh, Cold Beverages, and TCU 29. We have 8 rounds scheduled in the middleweight division. Please welcome, with a record of 10 wins against 6 losses, from right here in London, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jordan DAZN. 162.9 for Jordan DAZN. 162.9 for Jordan DAZN. And his opponent, a fast-rising American who's undefeated. 6 wins, all of those coming by way of knockout. From Syracuse, New York, USA, here is the undefeated Amir Cashman Anderson. 159.5 for Amir Cashman Anderson. 159.5 for Amir Cashman Anderson.
Of all the fighters on the card, and I mean even the main event, this kid's the most entertaining, the most confident, and that's just him from New York. That's what those New York kids are like, Malik.
Absolutely, and he's a very, very good body puncher. Very good. I watched him stop guys to the body, but this opponent he in with is like a veteran that know how to do just enough not to get knocked out. So it's a good test for him, you know, concerning that. Let's see if we can get him out of there.
And Carl, the middleweight division's a strange one now because Alam Kanali, we know, is on the ban. Carlos Adames has gone to 168 pounds. I feel like it's open for business.
Yeah, it really
you have
is.
a run, there's a chance.
Yeah, he's a little bit away from that yet, but this is his 7th fight, I believe, coming up. So, but they're trying to fast track him and get him in the mix as soon as possible. And by all accounts, he has all the talent in the world, and hopefully he can get to the top.
Look at that. Look at confidence. I'm saying the chest point in. The chest point has become the most disrespectful thing you can do. You're right, Malik. Take your moment.
Take your moment.
Take your moment.
Yes,
Indeed.
and with confidence like that, tomorrow he's going to have to perform up to the standard.
Very true.
Yes.
Very true.
The action continues in the heavyweight division tomorrow night from the O2 Arena, live on DAZN, the global home of boxing. 8 rounds or less, as we welcome to the scale with a record that stands at 9 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 1 win coming by way of knockout. Joining us from Dagenham, United Kingdom, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Franklin Ignatius. $237.4 for Franklin Ignatius. 237.4 for Franklin Ignatius. And his opponent, with a record of 9 wins against a single defeat. 6 big wins coming by way of knockout. Hailing from Coventry, United Kingdom, ladies and gentlemen, this is Matty Harris. $249.2 for Matty Harris. $249.2 for Matty Harris.
You know, one thing, Malik, I always ask of heavyweights, just do me one thing, just come in shape.
Just come in shape.
Both of these guys are in shape.
Absolutely, both of these guys are in shape. I think the fight is based around how Matty Harris' improvements are going to be since he got with Peter Fury. You know what I mean? He came up short in one of his fights where he got his defeat, but now he's on the road to try to prove people wrong because the dollar is there from that loss.
Indeed he is. All right, I believe we are going. Are we going to hear from both? No, they're going to stare down first, which is what I wanted them to do. Let's get them in the middle. Let's have a stare down.
Yesterday it was entertaining. I liked their stare down yesterday.
Come on, Calla, get these guys together. Let's get these guys together. That's it. What are we waiting for here?
Let's go warm us up for Wilder and Chisora, right?
Matty Harris, a big boy. Both of these just the one defeat, Carl.
Yeah.
Ignatius just the one defeat to Jimmy TKB, who's now the British champion. So there's no shame in that.
Absolutely not. Both guys in incredible shape. Matty Harris, for me, looks the best shape I've seen him, and I think the link up with Peter Fury is so important for his career. He needs someone to be on top of him all the time to get the absolute most out of his career.
This is one of those face-offs where if they don't come in between them, neither guy are going to turn away.
Yes, they was at it just like this yesterday, but it was a lot more verbals. I think they even was pointing at each other's chest or something like that. I can't wait to see them fight on Saturday.
All right. There you go. That's a good heavyweight scrap, that is.
Yes, both guys in shape. That's what I like to see. Let's go.
And then they get the side stare downs, which are interesting. But it is a good fight. Good opportunity for both as well, Carl.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Put themselves in the mix and get them. You know, these are behind the current heavyweights that we're all talking about, but they want to get in the mix, and it's important to win these fights.
Indeed it is. They can't be that far away from an English title, maybe even a British title in 2026. All right, we are going to hear from both. Let's hear from Franklin Ignatius first. He's on stage with Ariana.
Franklin, it got a little bit heated yesterday in the press. It kicked off a little bit with Matty. How much are you looking forward to getting in the ring with him tomorrow?
Looking forward to breaking him. Like I've been saying all week, tomorrow is going to be on. I'm ready for him. I'm rested, I'm strong, I'm ready, and it's going to be a show. As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to break this man, and I'm going to be doing it live in front of everyone watching.
He said that you need to have a perfect fight to win, whereas he just needs the perfect moment. What do you make of that?
I think he thinks he's Wilder. That is not the case here. He ain't that strong. I fought stronger punches than him, and as far as I'm concerned, you're just another man in my way.
You said that he crumbled in his one defeat. Do you think he's going to crumble tomorrow with you?
100%. For the first time he's fighting a live opponent, he's fighting someone coming to win as well as bringing the heat.
Okay, thank you very much. Right, let's head over to Matty. Hello.
Hello.
He's just said that you're going to crumble tomorrow. What do you make of that?
If that's what he's betting on, then said he's in for a long night. As I know I'm going in there to do a job on him. All glory to God. As I said, it's Easter weekend. I'm going to go out there and have fun tomorrow night. I'm so confident for this fight. I've put in the work. Look at the shape I've come in at. I've dropped how much weight since my last fight. I'm ready. I'm going to go in there and bust him up tomorrow.
You must be feeling confident. 4 wins in a row since having Peter Fury in your corner. Confidence on a high?
Yeah, do you know what? I'm confident in the work that we've done. And I know I'm going to go in there tomorrow and I'm going to break him. But I don't care what he's got to say. I'm so relaxed. I'm ready. The hard work's done. Talking's done now. It's time for me to go in there and put on a show.
But you want the knockout, don't you?
The knockout will come. Look at him, man. He's soft chin. He's going to sleep.
Okay, we'll see. Thank you very much. Good luck, both of you.
That's a shame that we didn't hear Franklin. I wanted his interview to go out because he said some strong words as well, but that is a really good fight. Again, it opens up someone who could potentially fight for the English title, the British title. So good luck to both boys on Saturday.
And now now, ladies and gentlemen, we have 12 rounds for the WBO Intra-Middleweight World Championship. First of all, please welcome to the scale, joining us from Ciudad Bolívar, Venezuela, with an impressive record that includes 17 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 14 big wins coming by way of KO. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Andrea Saavedra. The official weight for Andrea Saavedra, 159.7. 159.7 for Andrea Saavedra. And his opponent, with a record of 21 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, 17 massive wins coming inside the distance. From right here in London, England, ladies and gentlemen, here is the always popular Denzel Bentley. The official weight for Denzel Bentley, 159.6. 159.6 for Denzel Bentley.
It's a good fight, this one, it really is. Saavedra versus Denzel Bentley. Denzel Bentley is on a bit of a run since losing surprisingly to Nathan Heaney. Look what he's done recently. Derek Chisora knockout. Brad Pauls, who put in a really good performance last weekend as well, and a win there. And a win tomorrow night could be a world title opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, this could be upgraded. Alan Cannulli is out at the minute on a drug ban, so very easily this could be upgraded. No one wants to win a world title that way, but if you get the opportunity, then you take it. Denzel is someone I've liked for a long time. He has been out of the ring quite a while, so hopefully there's no rust, and we see a good performance from him tomorrow.
Really, when Denzel's on, he's on. When he's off, he can be off. We saw that against Nathan Heaney. Obviously lost to Felix Cash as well. He's been out the ring a long time. We spoke to you yesterday about this ring rust.
Yes.
I think he's been out the ring 16 months. How do you combat that as a trainer?
What you really have to do is game plan, stick to strategy, and just not get caught up in too much how much time you had off, because that time is gone and you got to zone in on the fight that you have now.
All right, let's hear from both men. Let's start with Emmanuel Saavedra. He is with Ariana on.
Just give you a moment to put your shoes on there. You've said that this is an opportunity for you to announce yourself on a big stage. Are you going to make a statement tomorrow?
Vas a ser un ejemplo mañana. Esto es una oportunidad para ti peleando contra Denzel Bentley aquí en Inglaterra.
Pues sí, agradecido por la gran oportunidad. Vengo desde lejos y esta victoria se va para toda mi gente de Venezuela y a la gente de Tijuana.
Yeah, this is going to be for all my fans and all my people in Venezuela and also in Tijuana, where I live. I bring all my energy, I bring all my preparation ready to go for tomorrow night.
Gracias, buena suerte. Okay, let's come over to you, Denzel. You ready to chat? Sorry to interrupt. Dangerous opponent over there. You haven't fought in 16 months. How are you feeling looking ahead to tomorrow?
Feel great. I feel excited and I'm ready to go.
You've said that his defense is leaky. How are you going to expose that?
We have to see tomorrow.
Oh, not giving anything away. And of course, this as well gives you another shot at the world title. Do you feel any extra pressure going into tomorrow?
Nah, there's no pressure, man. You know, this is an amazing atmosphere. Everyone's turned out. This is a privilege. I get to put on a show in front of everyone and show the world what I'm about.
Pressure is a privilege. Thank you so much. Good luck tomorrow.
Short and sweet there from Denzel Bentley, and he's right. Pressure is a privilege. To be in this position where you are potentially a fight, maybe another fight away from a world title shot is a privilege in the 160-pound division.
Absolutely, and I'm sure he's learned so much from the Johnny back loss that he had. He actually was doing some good stuff in there, but Bentley, what he don't do is step on the gas a lot of times when it's time to pick up the momentum in a fight. Hopefully he learned from that, and we'll see how far he goes tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night, live on DAZN, the global home of boxing from the O2 Arena. It is our co-main event of the evening, brought to you by MF Pro and Queensberry. It is for the European Cruiserweight Championship, and it is an IBF World Cruiserweight title eliminator. As we welcome to the scale, with a record that stands at 13 wins, 7 losses, he's undefeated, proudly representing London, England. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the widely popular and the perfect Vidal O'Reilly. The official weight for Vidal O'Reilly is 198.3 pounds. 198.3 for Riley. And his opponent from Wrocław, Poland, with an outstanding professional record that includes 50 wins, 6 defeats, 33 big wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mateusz Masternak. The official weight for Mateusz Masternak, 199 even. 199 even for Mateusz Masternak.
I love this. Grizzly old vet Mateusz Masternak, proudly wearing the European strap. Vidal O'Reilly with a British title as well. And these two boys are going to come head to head, I believe, right now. Stop the tease. Come on, get them together. Are we going to do questions first? We're going to do questions first. All right, let's hear from the British champion, Vidal O'Reilly, first. He's with Ariana.
Vidal, you said yesterday you've worked your entire life for this, a world title eliminator, European champion if you win. How are you feeling looking ahead to tomorrow?
I feel good. I feel ready. It's time to get him. You know what I mean? He's an OG. He's a veteran, but every dog has his day. It's not his day anymore. It's my time, and I'll prove that tomorrow night.
And how big of a challenge do you expect Masternak to be?
This is the biggest challenge of my career, but it's my job to make it look like it isn't, and I'll do that.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Let's head over to your opponent now. Right, let's chat. How excited are you to be here in London? Such a big show at the O2. The atmosphere here today is incredible. Sets the scene for tomorrow.
Yes, exactly. Atmosphere is beautiful. I feel good. I feel ready. Let's go. Tomorrow, big show.
And how much of a challenge do you think Vidal's going to be tomorrow?
So this is boxing, this is good opponent, but I feel good, I feel ready for this fight. So let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, guys, go ahead.
Here we go now, the face-off. Malik, and this is a good one in the cruiserweight division as well. I mean, you're potentially looking at a future world champion whoever comes through this one.
Yes, and Vidal, in my opinion, is doing an incredible job by stepping up. He's stepping up with a lively 38-year-old. This guy is experienced. He's a good boxer, puncher. But Vidal is willing to step up, and you got to commend him for that because this is a serious challenge. I'm looking forward to this fight probably more than most of the fights on the card. This is my favorite fight, one of them.
I guess the matchmakers go are hoping that Masternak has lost a step.
That's what they're hoping, but they could be wrong. But I think if Vidal really goes and puts in a performance like he can do and get a big win against Masternak, people who haven't been talking about him will start to talk about him, and that's what he wants. He's a British champion. He can be European champion tomorrow night, and then who knows where his ceiling's at after that.
Really, really good fight. Remember, European title on the line. Vidal O'Reilly, the current British champion. He's done it the English way as well. He's doing it the traditional route. And eventually he wants to become world champion. All right, that's the undercard all wrapped now. We do have a countdown clock, I believe. I'm waiting to see it for the Cauldron. All right, let's go to Ray Flores, who's going to introduce this countdown clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, now as you can see, we have a countdown clock until our main event fighters will enter the DAZN cauldron and weigh in ahead of our main event live from the O2 Arena tomorrow night. Brought to you by MF Pro and Queensberry. Televised live on DAZN, the global home of boxing.
There you go. I mean, a better voice. Rather have him do it than me do it, wouldn't you? We do have a countdown clock now, and it is exciting because everyone's now going to be waiting. Hopefully, by the time it hits 0, these guys will make that walk right here to the cauldron, which is going to be interesting. What's going to be interesting, though, is what's going to happen tomorrow night at the O2 Arena, because, as we know, an icon will fall.
Hold on, what's that? We over here?
Legacy. Derek Chisora, built for war. Deontay Wilder, built to destroy. Two icons, standing tall, but icons can't stand forever.
This is the moment. He's going down. Business here. This is it. It's all over.
An icon will fall.
There you go, undercard presser wrapped. We have one more, I believe, to go. Obviously, there's one more, Derek Chisora versus Deontay Wilder, who are going to walk down this ramp in about 7 or 8 minutes, and anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Absolutely anything. You don't know, the two guys, obviously they're big characters and big personalities. It's been very civil in the build-up, but this is as real as it gets.
Yeah.
We're a day away from the fight. Once they look into each other's eyes, I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm just glad that I'm not going to be on this stage.
Have you ever been friendly with a fighter like you're seeing those two, but a day before it just sparks? Has that ever happened with you?
Yeah, I think so. Me and Warrington were fine.
Yeah. And then he decided to really start.
And then we had a war. We had an absolute war.
Yeah.
So I mean, you don't have to hate the other guy to have a war with him. Paddy Barnes, my old amateur pro, one of my best friends in the world, but I was happy to fill him in 4 times, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. The crowd are starting to enjoy this. I think they obviously have an expectation and hope that something's going to happen here. I don't know if this is big enough.
Neither do I.
I don't know if it's big enough. I mean, Jordan Banjo's, 6'6" as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of big heavyweights going to be on this in a minute. And the DJ knows what he's doing, playing Rocky music.
Yeah.
What's he's trying to spark it up as well, isn't he?
Yeah, but I don't know about you, Addy, but this is... I got the big fight feeling. There's something special about big fights and big nights like this, especially heavyweight, but the title's perfect. An icon must fall. 2 absolute icons of the last sort of
15 years.
Last 15 years, and someone's got to win. Someone's got to win. Who's it going to be? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess for Deontay Wilder, and look, we've spoken about this a lot in the build-up, and we've spoken about what next for him, and you mentioned names like Fabio Wardley, AJ, Alexander Usyk, who's called him out. If he wins, I mean, it's almost like lottery money after lottery money, because there are so many more big fights out there for him.
Yeah, look, if he wins and looks good as well, there's huge names. It wasn't that long ago Usyk was talking about a potential fight with him. The AJ fight has been talked about for quite a while, so not necessarily a world title fight against AJ, but a humongous fight in terms of the scale of it, not just in the UK, but globally. So there's opportunities, but he has to win against Derek. If he doesn't, all that goes away. Now, Derek as well is saying that this is the last one. He's going to pack it in. This is the end of the road, 50 and out. Do you believe him? I'm not sure.
You know, I've done so many weigh-ins, hundreds of weigh-ins, and I love this idea. This concept is so different, isn't it? I almost feel like we're a live audience here just watching us.
Yeah.
And it's really good. The ramp as well, the music, it's very good. Whoever thought of this, bonus. A little bit of a cheeky bonus for you. Have a drink on me. As for the undercard, Vidal Riley looks really good, doesn't he? Yeah. Mateus Masternecker is a tough step up for Vidal, but you need to make the right steps at the right time. I think this is the right time.
Huge opportunity, and it is the right time. Vidal, in terms of his pro career, he's still quite a novice because he hasn't had that many fights, but already he's a British champion. He has been an English champion. It's a chance to become a European champion. And I think there's this tag of people don't forget about what he done as a kid, an English international, and they think that this guy's a YouTuber who can fight a little bit. That's not what he's about. He is a real fighter. He knows what to do, and potentially he wants the one-day fight for a world title. And if you win that blue European belt, you're there or thereabouts.
There or thereabouts. Big night for him tomorrow. Again, it's chief support as well, so big opportunity. Fought at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium last time, at O2 Arena. Not bad for Fidel Riley. All right, as you can see, Malik Scott has vanished. I believe he's next to a punching machine with Olivia Wayne. Is he going to crack it? All I want him to do, and if I can see you, is he going to go for it or not?
Well, I hate to tell you, he's not. He's torn his shoulder or he's got arthritis. But let me just tell you, the atmosphere and the cauldron is so electric. It is like a party here. We've got barbers over there with people doing cool fade haircuts. We've got this punching bag. Now, remember, the heavyweight division is all about knockout power. Obviously, Deontay, 42 knockout wins out of his 43. Yes. You trained him.
Yes.
Could he beat this machine behind you?
I believe if Deontay hit anyone or anything, he could break all records and put any man down.
That
so
thing is going alarm bells.
Yes, it'll make a sound that it never made before.
Now, you can't do it for us, which is such a shame, because I wanted to see your strength. You obviously know how to box very well.
Yes.
But we've roped in Tyrone here. He's fancied himself. So
make sure you put your shoulder and your back foot behind and go all the way through. Yes.
Right, let's see how he does, and then I want you to coach him to improve it.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go, boys. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Hold on, fellas. I can't even reach the button, let alone do the thing. All right, Tyrone, over to you. Okay, he's getting tips. Oh, he's even asking what stance. Is he southpaw? Oh, what is he?
So look, when you see people play golf, they go like this. Ooh. They turn all the way. Yeah. When you see people with baseball, they turn all the way. Yeah. Real punches, including Deontay Wilder, they're trying to put their whole right side through. So make sure you turn your back foot in, you turn your right shoulder, go all the way.
Wow, that was insight. Love that. Oh, here he goes. Oh!
That boy followed directions.
Oh, come on.
Retry.
We tried.
Retry.
It was a good shot, too. I got it.
Well done. Excellent. Now, let's just talk about the fight, though, Tyrone. Big fight tomorrow night. Who are you backing? You've been on in the build-up with me. What do you see and what do you reckon?
Chisora all the way. I believe what he says. Round one, he's going straight at him. He's not going to let him breathe. And he's going to retire on a great win.
Okay, you heard it here. Malik, thank you so much. You better get back to the cauldron. Ade, over to you.
I could have got 900. I'm not joking. I could have got I could go over there right now, take the top off and get 900. I could do it. I could go right now. But I won't do it. All right, there is a big fight tonight in Altrincham. Again, I like this because Chisora and Wilder are coming to the end. This guy has just started his career. I'm talking about Pat Brown, who takes on Basil Duca, and Jamie Ward and Darren Barker can preview the fight for us.
Weekend of boxing it is to look forward to here on the global home of the sport on DAZN. Boxing here, boxing there. Darren, we are absolutely flying, and a big night to look forward to in Altrincham. A big moment for Pat Brown. He's back where he made his professional debut just over a year ago. This professional fight number 6 in what many are calling the toughest test so far. Is that how you would describe it? What does Vasil Dutsar represent for Pat Brown?
A very tough opposition. He really is, you know, an acid test for sure. He's durable, only been stopped once against Mike Perez 4 years ago. Packs a punch, takes a punch. He's a bag of tricks. He's awkward and he comes to fight. Pat Brown has looked very, very good. He's special, but this is the moment we find out how good he is.
His first opportunity as well when he's second 10-rounder to win 2 professional titles.
Yes.
It's the first time making the cruiserweight limit as well. He's not bothered about the belts. He said, look, if I win these respectfully, I'll just give them to my family. He's no nonsense, isn't he? I think that's why people love him. He just wants to get in there and fight.
Yeah, he's talking that he wants rounds. I don't believe it. I think if he was to get a first round knockout, which would be impressive, he'd be over the moon. He's value for money. You buy a ticket to watch Pat Brown, you've got your value. Don't blink. That is my message. Do not blink in this one.
Yeah, great undercard as well to look forward to. 7 p.m. live on DAZN from, I guess, the 2 best looking presenters at DAZN. Back to you guys.
Wait, 1 second. Did they just say the 2 best looking presenters at DAZN?
Yes.
They must didn't see us, all right?
Clearly.
All right, Jones, doesn't
yeah. Does Jamie not have a mirror? Does he not have a mirror? I don't know. All right, we are moments away from this one. Get going. I can see Jordan Banjo, by the way. Looks a bit nervous. It's a little bit nervous. I can't lie, he looks a little bit nervous. I would be as well. Do we think anything happens here? Do we think it could get a bit?
It could. I'm not so sure. Look, the respect's been there all week, but both guys are really unpredictable. depending on how they're feeling that day, depending on what's said to them, depending on if someone's annoyed them or not 10 minutes ago. Anything could happen, so let's just see.
And you know what? This is the beauty of this, is that you just don't know.
Yes.
I guess with it just being the scales, it might not. With this, you're kind of just like, well, it could, it might not, it might.
Yes, because the scales come across like a controlled environment. These guys in this space, it look like a lot of freedom for a lot of violence to go on. Why? Because the space is small, but you got two warriors in here, and tomorrow they're going to get it on, but we're going to see if they can hold their cool tonight.
You know who might play a big impact? The fans. I don't know if you can see how close the fans are to us, but
so close.
I mean, they're a couple of feet away, and I feel like they're going to start to get engaged into it, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all in the wrong position, though. If I was one of the fans, I'd be on that balcony looking right down on top of it. But yeah, they're very, very close, and the boys will feed off that as well. So, like I keep saying, I don't want to repeat myself. Let's just see what happens. I'm expecting. I don't think it's just going to be nicey to you.
No.
Let's see.
No. It can't be. I don't think it can be, just because I've seen a few of the VTs they're going to play whilst they're here, and I think it's going to get under the skin of one fighter in particular.
Yes, and to me, if Chisora wants to really get the poking at Deontay and hit his buttons, he can. The only reason why Deontay is being cool, trust me, is because I know him. This is why, because Chisora is being cool. Let Chisora cross that line a little bit. You guys will see the Bronze Bomber today before tomorrow.
That's almost exciting, isn't it? It's weird, yeah? It's like, I want something to happen, but not that much.
I know.
And that's the dangerous thing, isn't it? Like, okay, maybe push, but don't throw
Don't go too far. Right.
Don't
Make
go
it
too
to the
far.
next day for us. Right.
So we're almost causing trouble here. That
we're instigating. We're instigating.
We're instigating.
I don't like to stir the pot. We'll let Big Jordan do that in a minute for us, and we just stand in the background somewhere.
Yeah, indeed. This is a good idea, though, isn't it? And I hope this is something that stays.
Yeah, I like it. Genuinely like it. This is new. Look at the people here.
Yeah.
And the bigger the fight, if you know, other big fights that are happening, if this cauldron-like weigh-in is here, of course it's going to help promote the show. I like it. I've just had a look at someone trying to hit that punch machine. He's missed it completely.
He missed it.
Not quite sure how he's done that, but...
Everyone thinks they're Rocky with a punch machine.
Yeah,
yes, it gives people what goes on a lot in boxing. It makes them become delusional. Like, I can do this too. And then sometimes they get on that machine and realize they can't do this because the score would be extremely low. So they're not as strong as they thought they was. But it's good for fun.
By the way, I just went on my Twitter feed and I've seen that they've announced the undercard for Usyk versus Rico. And it's a good undercard as well. Some very intriguing fights. We'll talk about that a bit later. Very intriguing fights. As for Chisora, is he going to get emotional doing this walk, knowing that this is maybe the last one?
Possibly. He talked about the ring walk yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he mentioned that's going to be the hardest thing. It's going to be, well, what he's saying at the minute, the last ring walk he's going to do. And we can see Derek, he enjoys it. He soaks in the atmosphere. He feeds off the love that he gets from the fans. So I see him as someone who'll miss this sport. It wasn't me. I was looking to get out, if I'm being honest. But there's guys like Derek, guys like Deontay Wilder, who just love to fight, and they love violence, and they love to be a part of it. So, will they retire? I'm not quite sure.
Do you miss it, Malik?
I mean, I really enjoy being a teacher a lot more. I really enjoy dissecting for fighters that I'm training, even coaches that I'm helping. I enjoyed this seat a lot more. Believe it or not, I look at boxing now and see these guys walk to the ring and see what they do every day over and over and over. And I say to myself, I did this for 30 years of my life. How did I do it? Showing up every day to the gym, boxing at the high level, getting in the ring with small gloves on, going to war with guys, and then still to be criticized probably to have to do it over again and again and again. I don't miss that. I love this spot right here with you, Adi, and you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Both guys are in their 40s. I almost feel like heavyweights can go on and on. It feels like there seems to be no ceiling in terms of age, but they're right at the ceiling.
Yeah, they are. Look, 40's not an old on the scrap heap heavyweight anymore. We've seen what George Foreman done, obviously, a number of years ago. Well in the, what is he, 45, I think. Yeah. So it's not the age, but it's the fight and that they've had and the camps that they've had and the war and terror. And both guys have been in some absolutely brutal fights.
Yes.
You know, we think of the Fury fights for Wilder. We literally think of every fight that Derek's had has been a brutal fight. So that's what takes its toll, and that's what kind of makes people slow down. But both guys are at a similar stage in terms of their career and age, and that's why I don't mind the fight at all.
Everyone talks about the glory days of the 80s obviously the 70s is the best era for me in heavyweight history. Are fighters now, because of longevity, are fighters now a bit more disciplined? Or is it just different times? How are they able to go on for so much longer?
I really believe that they have the resources to be a lot more disciplined. I personally also believe, Adi, that most fighters train hard in the gym. Every fighter trains hard in the gym now, but the special ones live the life outside the gym. The new flex should be not how hard you train in the gym. You cut your phone on, you see every fighter working hard in the gym. The real flex is how is these fighters living outside the gym, and how you live outside the gym is what determines your longevity in this game. Being a gangster outside the gym is everything. When I say being a gangster, I mean living right, doing recovery, getting your rest, forgetting the nightlife, sacrificing. Good nightlife, not good nightlife, good outside the gym life is what considered the longevity for these fighters.
The other one wasn't too bad either. All right, it's that time. Where's my camera? This one. It's now time. The Cauldron, we are ready to get the show underway. They're going to make their way here in a few moments, but first, let's throw it back to Ray Flores to introduce both fighters.
Deontay, I'm coming for you.
It is finished.
It's dangerous.
It is lights out.
This is wartime for me.
Incredible.
50 fights, one more to go.
This fight will not see 12 rounds.
Unbelievable.
We still got the power, man. This is what we do.
What a shot.
The pressure, legacy.
War and pain, that's what I'm bringing.
Fine, I still whoop your ass.
Anybody can be knocked out.
Deontay Wilder.
We can flip it on, and we can flip it off.
Derek Chisora.
This is the perfect test for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night live from the legendary O2 Arena here in London, England, MF Pro and Queensberry Promotions presents An Icon Will Fall, a matchup between two electric heavyweights. It all goes down live tomorrow night on the global home of boxing, DAZN, and sponsored by RainBet, Oosh, Cold Beverages, and TCU 29. And now our main event combatants will enter DAZN Cauldron. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, please welcome, with an incredible record that stands at 36 wins, 13 losses, 23 big wins coming by way of knockout. A world title challenger and a man who has fought the world's best in the heavyweight division for well over a decade plus. Proudly representing London, England. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the fan favorite and the always battle-tested Derek War Chisora.
There's no one here, mate.
Till the midnight sun, wheels go round and round in my mind. Restless hearts sleep alone tonight, sending all my love along the wire. They say that the road ain't no place to start a family. Right down the line, it's been you and me. Love and the music.
266.7 pounds for Derek Chisora. 266.7 pounds for Chisora. With an incredible record that stands at 44 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. An amazing 43 wins coming by way of knockouts. Proudly representing his hometown of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, USA. He is the former WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. The official weight, 226.4 for the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. 226.4 for Wilder.
Here we go. Deontay, Derek, welcome to the Cauldron. Not always the most comfortable place to be, but the place
Well, we are going to get some answers to some questions that people want to know. First things first, I said, Derek, is it Derek or Tyson Fury? What's going on here? Deontay, what are you making of this?
Hilarious. I ain't know it was Halloween.
Derek, tell us, what's going on? Why have you got this on?
I just wanted to put it on because I know he's got PTSD with Tyson Fury. And that's a game of boxing, you know, just playing mind games.
We're straight into the mind games. All the nicey nice from the week is now over. Look, Deontay, I'm going to come to you. I'm going to ask this. I want to be honest, right? This is both of your 50th fights. Between you, it's 100 fights. Legacy is on the line now, okay? We've seen during the promo for this fight, it feels like it's been up and down for you. It feels like it's been quite a roller coaster of emotions. We do have a clip I believe we're going to roll. I want you to have a little look and I want you to tell me how you're feeling after seeing that, if we are going to roll it. Let's have a look.
Whoa. What are we looking at?
Okay, slight issue with the clip, but there's Simon Jordan. We saw that. We had an interview with our very own Olivia here. You was quite emotional. Do you believe tomorrow night, the pressure cooker, your mind state, you're in the right place to go in there and be the Deontay we all want to see?
I mean, for me, I feel fully healed, you know. It took a little time, but I'm here, you know. And that's just what a lot of things take time, you know. It may not come when you want it, but I serve a God that's always on time, and this is my time for sure. So y'all will see a Hill Wilder in the ring come tomorrow night.
Derek, would you make of that? Do you believe a healed Wilder's going to turn up?
Healed or unhealed, I don't really care.
Why? What does it mean? If a healed Wilder turns up, what does it mean?
Don't matter, baby. Don't be touching me. Don't be coming on my belly like that. What the fuck? Not even going to towel as well. Get the fuck out of here, man. We're touching.
Sexy.
Yeah.
You guys, you too. Tell me, who's got more on the line? Who's got more to lose? Derek, I'm going to come to you. Look, this is your last weigh-in.
His coach is eyeballing me out. He knows what time it is. Listen, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. I think all of you don't know what time it is. Yeah, so when I strap up the boots, I strap up the gloves, I go in there. There's only one thing, bro. Fuck it, let's go. Yeah,
let's go.
You understand? Yeah. So there's no point of trying to sugarcoat it and A and B and C. I know for a fact that this is gonna be an amazing fight for me and this man here. And listen, I don't know what to say to you, but all I can say to you right now is that come tomorrow night, I am willing to die in the ring. But he says it. He's been there once with Tyson Fury, yeah, but he hasn't been there for a while. So we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see if we're going to get the healed Wilder. Listen, for Deontay, the last few fights, you know, his last fight, yeah, he's on the comeback, but before that, we saw what happened with Zhang. We saw what happened with Parker. Do you believe he's going to take that into the ring tomorrow?
Listen, he said, I don't look at those fights with Zhang and everybody. I just look at this man right now because he said he's healed now. He's boxing well. He's got a trainer before he was with Malik Scott. You know, he's changed a little bit of things in his game plan. So listen, we'll see tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm buzzing for him as well. You know, he's boxing United Kingdom. You know, second time. So. Hey, listen, all I can say, fuck it, let's go.
Okay. Let me ask a question, because there was something that I was a little bit confused about. We saw it on social media. We had no clarity. I know myself and everyone in the room wants to know, what was going on with the gloves? What happened with these gloves earlier that people were talking about?
That I do not know. This is the first time I'm hearing it right now.
The first time you're hearing it?
Yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing it now.
So who had the issue? Who had the issue with the gloves? Was it Deontay or?
It's the first time I'm hearing it now.
It was my issue. I broke my hand so many times, and the glove that was provided, I mean, as you can see, all the surgeries I've had, I just want to be comfortable in the ring. And we had an issue with the gloves being too tight on my hand, and we're going to see what happens. We get it straightened out.
Oh, shit, you're putting weed on now. Look, is this weed?
Are these mind games? Look, we know. I'm going to be honest, Deontay. I'm hearing it. People are saying it. There was issues with gloves, Fury. That was a whole other subject. Is this mind games for Derek, or are we being serious right now?
I don't play mind games. You know, when I say things, it's real. You know, I'm not a character that try to make people laugh or try to do things. I come from the heart when I say things, and I'm a true fighter. When it's time to fight, like he said, let's go. When it's time to fight, I'm ready to go. I love fighting just like this man loves fighting. You know, I've been brought up fighting all my life. All my life I had to fight. So this is no different than any other time, you know. I just want to be right. I want to be comfortable. And where there's no excuses, everything is left in the ring. That what they're going to get Saturday night is going to get an explosion, because there will be a war.
Then I need to ask this, Deontay. You say that you're healed, right? I remember before, in that Zhang press conference, I'm a big fan. I was so excited to see you come back. And everyone's like, he's zen, he's more deadly than ever. And that felt like a healed Wilder then, and we didn't get it. How do we know that it's going to be the difference tomorrow?
Wilder. You know, that was me convincing myself that I'll be okay. I had many times in camp trying to get myself together, convincing myself. I'm a real man. I'm comfortable within my skin, so I can tell the truth about things like a lot of other fighters can't. You know, I don't care about what people think or how they feel about me. For me, I didn't have enough time. I thought there was going to be enough time to get myself together, but it wasn't enough time, mentally, physically, emotionally. You know, it had nothing to do with Malik Scott. He's a great trainer. That's my brother. You know, during that time, my shoulder wasn't healed as well, you know. So I had a lot of things going on. But this time around, there's nothing.
He's healed.
All the way around.
He's healed. He's a happy
baby,
man.
Go, baby.
So I'm excited. You know, you don't have any injuries?
Nothing.
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 You're 100% ready?
Ready to go, baby.
All right, then cool. Then that's it. Ladies, gents, and what's the other agenda as well now?
Oh. Be careful.
Listen, I'm happy you're ready. I'm happy you had a good camp. I'm buzzing.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna get you on. Yeah? So, yeah?
I've got a question.
Yeah.
I've got a question. 61% of people do not believe that this man here is going to retire. I believe you're going to retire. Deontay, do you believe he's going to retire, win or lose, tomorrow night at the O2?
I believe him. You know, he said he's going to retire. You know, he made his wife a promise. And I think he's going to keep that promise to his wife. You know, he's a family man, and one family man to another family man. I have to believe what he says.
Are you going to be the man to retire him then?
I'm
on a
be
loss?
the man to retire.
On a loss, you think he's going to?
I'm going to be the man to retire.
What do you think?
Derek.
Yes, sir.
I need to ask you.
Yeah.
What does it mean for you tomorrow night at the O2? You've just done, according to you, your last ever weigh-in. You've said that you've been crying on the way to training. You don't know how you're going to feel on the ring.
No, I've been crying on my way to training.
Oh, am I lying? I'm not lying.
No, you're lying. I've been
you
crying
said
on
that,
my...
Derek. No,
I said I'm being emotional on my way to training. Listen, we both know when you work in the office and they're telling you, oh, you're going to be retiring next year. You know, it's a big black hole, and you get worried about that shit. You know, so it's not like I'm not worried about retirement. Yes, I am. I'm bit worried about it. Do you understand? I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe after I whoop his ass, we might go fishing.
Listen, Derek, every time you stepped up to the elite level, to that world level, you've achieved insane things throughout your career, but just short of that world title. You're fighting a former world champion tomorrow.
Okay. See that guy, the boat guy there? Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, the scumbag. Yeah. He wants us to have a little shove and push. So how about we get your boys and my boys to have a little kickabout?
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Boom squad!
Go on, boys. Go on, boys. Go on. No, go on. Come on. What are you doing, man? The fuck?
I thought it was going to finally happen.
This is how we do it.
Hey, don't. What are you doing?
All right, that's got to be the friendliest cauldron that we've ever had. Derek, get back over here. We're going to face off right now.
I tried them here. They're giving
tried. All right, Derek, Deontay, we're going to face off right now. We'll take the mics for you. Boys, hand off the mics, please. Thank you very much.
a pleasure, brother.
Yeah, man.
It's a pleasure, bro.
Honor.
I can guarantee you, man, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Let's go. I want you to bring everything.
It's a
you have.
pleasure, bro.
To make me come back, to make me feel back, I need everything.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, bro. It'll be fun, bro.
Looking forward to a long time coming.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
I'm really bossed about it.
Yeah, bro. Let's make it the best ever.
Yeah.
Looking forward to your retirement. I might shed tears with you.
You know, we shed tears and we smoke together afterwards.
Yes, baby. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited.
It's an honor, bro.
It's an honor.
It really is.
Cool, bro. See you tomorrow.
Blessings.
Derek Chisora, Deontay Wilder. Let's hear noise of both of these fighters.
That was interesting. I'm trying to make sense of it all in my head. Very friendly, these two, weren't they? If we're honest, very friendly. Wilder's on the ramp with us, by the way. It is a little embrace there to Malik Scott, which I hope you guys are getting. I hope this is on camera with him and Malik engaging there and hugging.
What's going on, brother?
Wilder, how are you, my man?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, brother, as well. Okay, now we are making our way now to the cauldron. Let's go, come on, everyone, let's go. Come on, Carl, come on, Malik. Come on, let's go. Thoughts on it? What did you make of it?
The boys were very respectful, weren't they? Very, very respectful to each other, but they're ready to fight, and I genuinely think they're going to put it all on the line here. Potentially it's the last fight for both of them, so they're going to go out with their heart on their sleeve, no doubt about it, and give us a great show, I think.
I think someone's getting knocked out.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I think someone's getting knocked out.
I know for sure this fight has knockout written all over it. People, please don't get the love and respect confused. I think they are both two stubborn human beings that they won't be on this kind of time tomorrow like they was tonight. These guys are going to try to hurt each other.
You know what? Even during that face-off moment, and there was an incredible shot just overhead, you can see the respect there, but you can also see the I'm going to do some damage to you there as well. Because again, both know what's on the line. Chisora wants 50 and out. He wants to walk away off into the sunset with victory. And as I said, Wilder wants to continue.
Yeah.
Something's got to give. Someone is not telling the truth here.
Yeah, of course. Look, I mean, what a win for Derek to go out on 50 fights and to beat someone like Deontay Wilder, a former world champion, in your backyard. What a way to retire. Will he actually retire, though? I'm not quite sure. And for Deontay, what a win to have on his resume. You know, he's trying to get back in amongst it and trying to get back into title contention. And if you can beat someone like Derek Chisora, then certainly you're very, very close to that. So there's a big carrot dangling in front of both these boys here. And look, like Malik says, don't be getting too carried away with the niceties and how respectful it was. Yes. These boys want to do damage to each other. That's what they want to do, and they want to win by, they want to win by knockout. These two characters don't want to go in and win on a points decision. They want to win by brutality. Someone wants to have another violent knockout on their resume.
There was an amazing moment. Hopefully we caught it, where Malik, you and Wilder embraced, and it was an embrace of two brothers.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you mind sharing what you said to each other?
He said, I love you, I appreciate you, and I said the same, and I told him I'm proud of him because where he came from spiritually and the mental demons he was facing, for him to be here today and to be taking on tough Derek Chisora in a very good emotional space. Bro, the man gave me an opportunity of a lifetime, and we had a nice run together. Yeah, we lost some fights, won an incredible fight against Elanius. I was in a trilogy. All this because Deontay loved me, gave me an opportunity, believed in me. I'll never have nothing bad to say about that guy. I wish him luck tomorrow.
Some incredible moments, weren't there? Some really big fights as well. When you think about it, Zhang, Parker, I'd say the end of the trilogy. Helenius
who's never been
the
knocked
greatest
out like
knockout
that.
I've ever seen.
Yes,
from
yes.
Helenius.
We
When
put something
Helenius
together
thought he
nice.
had an opportunity and then bang.
Yes.
Can he throw that right hand again?
I believe he can. And let's really touch on something. Deontay, to me, is very dangerous between 220 and 230. Today he came in at what, 226?
The weight was good, wasn't it?
And he looks good with the 226. So I can't wait to see this fight tomorrow. I'm so looking forward to it.
Chisora on weight 266.
Yeah, look,
and as he was doing it, I was trying to go through box rec quickly, and I think that's the heaviest Chisora's ever weighed. He's been 260. We're not talking dramatic, but it's still the heaviest.
Yeah, but a little bit heavy, and he looked heavy as well.
Yes.
If I'm being honest, and when I wanted to look through, hear the weight, and then look through like you done as well. So, but maybe that's what he wanted. Maybe that's the tactics. When you're planning walking forward and marching someone down, sometimes a little bit of weight isn't a bad thing. So that probably gives us an idea of what Derek's game plan is going to be.
Yeah, Wilder has been 2-0 before. We've seen him really low, and we've seen him try and put on maybe a bit too much muscle before, but this seems to be like a happy medium for Wilder.
Yes. I really love the place that he in. No matter what happens tomorrow, I know he's back and better than he ever was. He went and got help that he needed. And Chisora, in my opinion, the scale said what it said, but he also looked the way the scale said. I've seen fighters come in heavy, but then you could be like, oh, I could see the bulk that he put on here. I didn't see that with Chisora, and if I'm going to be quite frank, he looked a bit soft, but that don't mean that's going to stop the engine tomorrow. Because I can tell you what's not soft is his heart. What's not soft is that courageous seed that he have inside him. So we're going to see. I'm looking forward to it.
You know who else has a bit of heart? Jordan Banjo has a bit of heart as well. It wasn't easy, Jordan, to be in between two Goliaths, two behemoths, and he did well. He's with Olivia Wade.
Jordan, the cauldron is finally simmering, but gosh, was it at boiling point? How was that? How did it feel in there?
Do you know what? It was intense. It was a bit awkward as well, because I was like, I've never felt like it could go off at any second whilst also still being kind of friendly. Like when they said, when Chisora said, oh, some of my guys, some of your guys. I started laughing, and then some of these guys actually looked, no, I'm actually ready to go. And then some were like, I'm like, look, what's going to happen? Because I need to make an escape route straight up that ramp. I need to get myself out of it, man.
It is a bit like they could switch at any time, and you're kind of like being friendly, but actually, who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Did it live up to the hype for you? Do you think both men are ready and set?
Do you know what? I think that even though I wanted and I was expecting, are we going to get a push and a pull? Is this really going to kick off? I think this just genuinely shows where they're at in their lives and in their careers. Like, this is Chisora's last fight. Especially after that, I really believe him. I don't care if he wins. He could stop him in the first round. He could look like he could go out there, beat AJ Fury and Usyk back-to-back on one night. I genuinely believe he retires tomorrow. So because of that, I feel like he's taking everything in one step at a time. And for Wilder, this kind of zen, healed Deontay that he's saying that he is, I'm hoping we see that tomorrow. I'm hoping, because like I said to him up there, you know, not in a rude way, you said all this before the Jane fight.
We've been there, done that.
We've been there, done that. You got stopped.
Yep.
Is it going to be the same tomorrow? I don't think it is. I think we are going to see it. I don't think we're going to see the old. I think the bronze bomber of old is gone. But I think we are going to see a new Deontay Wilder tomorrow night.
And finally, last word, who wins it tomorrow night from you?
You got to back the Brit. Oh, I mean, if I was in the cauldron still, I would have just remained impartial. But now, you got to back the Brit. It's got to be Chisora.
All right, thanks so much, Jordan. Ade, back to you.
There you go. Jordan did do well, didn't he? He did well. That was almost like the impossible job. That was always going to be difficult, because ultimately, if it kicked off, he's going to get chinned. If it doesn't kick off, he's okay.
And you got to realize you're dealing with two heavy-handed guys, so even their security or their team is ready to go to battle. And what I noticed, one thing Adi was saying up there is like, Deontay is with the smoke. The respect is being given by Chisora. And Deontay, what he's not, is like an in-person type of bully. But if Chisora would have crossed that line and tried him, this place would have went off the roof.
If Wilder loses, is that?
I would say.
Yeah.
I would say.
It's a difficult one, isn't it? Yes, I know it's a difficult question, so sorry. Apologies.
No.
But I guess those are the questions
also,
that I probably will ask him if he does.
Yes, and I also say he's expecting a lot out of himself. Like, I believe he's extremely confident. He believes he got rid of every demon. He believes he's very spiritually back. Him and Don House been doing great work down there at the Tuscaloosa gym. I think this is going to be the best Deontay people may see.
Okay, we normally fence it, but come on, we don't do this on MF Pro and DAZN. Who are you picking tomorrow?
I've changed a couple of times, but I'm going to say Derek, and I think he needs to apply pressure from the start. He can't give Deontay any sort of space or length, and because that's what he needs to land that big right hand. If Derek is on him from start to finish, that gives him the best opportunity. I think Derek.
I believe this is the best Deontay Wilder that he's been in a long time. 226 look good on the scale. His body looks good. He's spiritually ready. I'm going with Deontay by knockout.
Oh, no one cares what I think, so I'm gonna leave it on the fence.
Tell us, what are you saying? Come on.
Come on, Adi.
I think Chisora.
Okay, it's
2-1. I think Chisora.
2-1.
Yeah, but maybe it's just a British bias. I don't know. American. Maybe it could have been. Maybe it's because he's going to buy me dinner later. I don't know. Could
but
be
what
that
we
as
do
well.
know, we have something big to look forward to tomorrow.
There you go. Perfect waste. Perfect segue that is Malik Scott. We do have something very, very big tomorrow. The final fight, maybe for both, but certainly for Mr. Derek Chisora, as he takes on the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder. I love it. War Chisora versus the bronze bomber goes down at the magnificent O2 Arena. If you're one of the people that weren't lucky enough to get a ticket, then there's only one place to watch it. Go to DAZN.com. In fact, what I would do is get Ultimate, because there are so many more heavyweight fights coming up in the next few months. So why not just save some money? Save some money. Times are hard right now. Carl Frampton, see you tomorrow. Nice suited and booted. Malik Scott, Malik, you're going to destroy us with the dress sense. Can you tell me what you're wearing so I can get prepared?
Oh, it's Gucci.
Oh, there you go, Gucci.
Not the wife.
This is
Reese. Pick my clothes out.
All right, there you go. Weigh-in done. Only one more sleep until these big boys throw hands. We'll see you tomorrow.
This is the moment the world has been waiting for. The judges are ready. Fighters are ready. The boxing world is ready. The fight starts now.
How do you like it? Close the show. So aggressive, so focused. It all comes down to this. Weigh in live on DAZN.
Fight Night on DAZN, brought to you by that prize guy.
Introducing McDonald's cards. Over £4 million in cash prizes and free food in every pack.
Sky brings Disney Plus, HBO Max, Netflix and HeyU together for £24 a month. Sky. Believe in better.
You've watched your favourite players on DAZN. Now you can chat to them on DAZN. A live chat experience with your idols in real time, whatever your language. Reserve a seat with a superstar today.
Introducing the casino you love to hate, Mr. Q.
Don't miss the biggest nights in MMA.
We are now set for the main event. Ronaldo with the shot. Oh, it's got one of the greats. Champions of the world.
There's all to play for, which is so exciting. These teams have to come in here and give it their all.
Have a real nice tempo. Goes baseline, watch out.
Oh, my!
Oh, baby! All the way down the runway for a big-time throwdown.
Well, that's a lot of fans out there.
Look at that. The drama keeps continuing, Jenny.
This is just brilliant.
He strikes. Start as you mean to go on.